Welcome to Kericho coffee industry.
Kericho is known for coffee, and I'm glad that in the last analysis from the Ministry of Agriculture, Kericho was number 5 as one of the top best producing coffee in the country. We are working on the complete value chain for the coffee industry.
The crop in the region is traced to the 1920s, where white settlers established their first farm in Kericho West sub-county wards.
We are a county blessed with a good ecological condition, whereby mostly we can say all the crops can be grown in Kericho, from tea, coffee, millet, name it. The Department of Agriculture is a department whereby everyone and anyone is a client to us, because we practice farming at different levels. But as a department, we want to make a change and a shift in this practice, whereby we want to encourage and build our farmers to take farming seriously and as a business, whereby they need to focus on what will be in their pockets at the end of the day. As a county, we embrace agriculture as an enterprise. We want to support our farmers from production to linking them with the market.
We celebrate as a county the milestone that Kericho coffee traders has received, which means where they've been given direct licensing as a cooperative, and they'll be able to trade at the Nairobi at the coffee stock market or exchange market without the need to use brokers. This will see the farmers get the best guaranteed minimum returns in their coffee. We have also done support programs for our farmers, and this involves the distribution of seeds of coffee to the farmers, and we've done 1,000 at Kamashan and other wards. In total, we have empowered close to 6,000 farmers, vulnerable homes, into coffee industry, and now we hope that in 2 years they'll be able to harvest and get the good returns on the same.
Coffee is the second largest cash crop in the region and covers up to 28 wards in Kericho County. Its flavor is rated among the best in the world today.
Coffee is the second most important cash crop in the county after tea, with a coverage of over 4,500 hectares of production in the county, and with approximately 42,000 tons of cherry, which was produced in the year 2023. The average production is approximately 3 to 5 kg of cherry per tree in the county. However, our farmers can increase and enhance this production to around 10 to 15 kilogram of cherry per tree by observing stricter management practices and also pest and disease control. 80% of coffee is grown in Kericho West, with the 20% grown in other areas. And majorly coffee is grown by the smallholder farmers and the estate farmers. So for Kericho County, the estate farmers, they grow and pulp their own coffee, while the smallholder farmers, they have joined together to form cooperatives. And a case of Kericho, we have cooperatives which have come together, and they have established a milling plant.
Kericho Coffee Millers was established in the year 2009 and operationalized in 2011. Its main aim was to market the product.
This is the only facility that is within the county, and it was started actually in the year 2009 in September, when farmers decided that they need to do their own milling process and actually to reduce the cost of transportation from here to Nairobi for dry milling. The main process that we do here is the dry milling, but apart from doing that, we also do coffee nursery. We propagate coffee seedlings for resale at a lower value, or actually at a discount to our cooperatives. We also have an activity of marketing. We do coffee marketing, and we do actually both direct and indirect sales. For the auction, we sell through Kipkelian Brokerage Company Limited, which is a subsidiary of the union. And so far, we have managed to sell over 35,000 bags of clean coffee, which actually has a value of over $8 million, and this has been actually given to the farmers.
Compared to coffee from other regions, the Kericho coffee has a unique flavor, and it has managed to fetch a higher price at the auction. As a county government, we have supported our farmers by distributing coffee seeds and the coffee seedlings, and also pulping machines and the stations across the county.
This machine was donated to us by the county government of Kericho, and we are really very grateful. It has assisted our farmers. We installed it last year, but then the carryover had not been done to completion. We have invited His Excellency the Governor to officially come and flag off, commission this carryover.
Under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Eric Mutai, we were also able to employ 30 extension officers to assist our farmers with the best practice of farming.
Out of it, through the support programs that we have already launched as the county government of Kericho, we've been able to employ 30 ward agricultural extension officers, which we've done successfully in the last 2 months. The intention is to ensure that we're able to guide our farmers, give them support programs, train them on the best practices of modern farming, so that our farmers will be able to make the best out of their agricultural producers.
The last 7 years, around 7 to 10 years, the acreage was around 2,000, and the production was less than a kilo per tree or per bush. We have done a lot of training and sensitization to the farmers, and if you look at the yields, they have improved. The only thing that we lack now is the uniformity in production. You have a farmer which does 10 per tree averagely, or 5 per tree, or 7 per tree, but they are not uniform. So with the coming up of that partnership, and I'm happy that our county is participating, we are very optimistic that introduction of training, that's one. I think also the project will assist in refurbing the structures at the cooperatives, which is going to upscaling the pulping machines, introduction of eco-pulpers, introduction of new methods of seed propagation. We'll have more coffee seedlings which are certified, which means we will be able to expand to our ability.
Our farmers have embraced coffee farming, courtesy of the interest by the county government. The county government of Kericho is really encouraging farmers to move into coffee. Remember, the traditional coffee growers have now moved to real estate. They are changing land use, and the demand for Kenyan coffee is increasing year in, year out. So the shift now is coming to this side, west of Rift. And Kericho being one of the beneficiaries, we are really encouraging our farmers to do coffee farming, because it is one of those crops or income streams which are giving us a foreign exchange.
Kwetu wa mama tulichakua kahawa juu haina kazi nyingi. Wengi wameamua kupanda kahawa juu inapatia nafasi nzuri kupanda, kulimia na kuweka mbolea na aende kazi zake. Ninawahimiza wamama wenzangu tuanze kupanda kahawa kwa shamba letu. Ukipanda hata miti 100 itakusaidia sana katika maisha yako.
Coffee is a very, very important crop that mostly economically it is viable, and most of the farmers have actually ventured into this activity of ensuring that they have coffee farms. In the whole of the county, we produce roughly around 36 million kilos of cherry, but that is a bit low. We have actually capacity to produce even up to 100 million kgs of cherry.
Our strength is in cooperatives, whereby we reach to all our farmers through the cooperatives, and we also support them to get the best prices in the market.
The roles of the cooperative committee at the Kericho County Assembly is one, we formulate policies that are geared towards development and assisting the coffee farmers from our various wards. We do purchases of pulping machines. We assist farmers to build parchment stores. We assist farmers in extension services as a county through our able governor, that is His Excellency Dr. Eric Mutai. We recruited 30 extension officers across our wards, as in to help these farmers more so in coffee growing areas, as to assist farmers learn on the best practices on how to do production in coffee.
Coffee is one of our value chains which is gaining popularity day by day, whereby it is now the second after tea in Kericho County.
Coffee is one of the key crop that the government is focusing. And as a union, we are really for that, and we anticipate actually to get the best and ensure that we have production of coffee being led by Kericho County.
Pasko kingonyo koborwech ikere ngunon ile kit nekechor ngunon ikere ile kit nekechor ngunon ikere tindoi health kawek ngunon konu tetan ikere ile maache kikebwa mpaka yoto ono akitekesome kora toretet kora tikisiptengei kora en yoto kokeit kora.
Kericho County is the home of cooperatives. The first cooperative was actually in Lumbwa Valley, and it is not far from here. It is within the same constituency. And the coffee that was there, it was planted in 1940s, 1920, 1930, 1940s. That is when they established the coffee farms. Our grandparents came actually to the settler farms to pick coffee. So when you just count, it's actually going to 1940s, 1900. From there, that is when they actually pick from the settler farm, and this is where we get those farms. After that, when the white or when the colonial period ended, the farmers or the natives who were there actually purchased those pieces of coffee plantations, subdivided into portions, each took a share.
Youths in the area are benefiting by selling coffee drinks as a source of income. Men and women are also educating their children from the proceeds.
Our focus as a county is to turn agriculture from traditional perception into agribusiness, so that we are able then to have women in agriculture, have men in agriculture, and have the youth in agriculture. This group of population will be able to turn around their lives and economical situation through best agricultural models.
KYSC is an innovative cooperative which was registered in October 2021. Our main intention is to pool economic resources among our youths that will benefit us directly and indirectly. Members comprise of youths, both male and female, who are between the ages of 18 and 35.
Our focus is on cooperative societies. So the support that we give to our farmers is channeled mostly through the membership of a cooperative society. That does not mean we cannot support farmers who are not members of cooperatives, but our first point of entry or meeting point with the farmer is a farmers cooperative society.
The motivation behind registration of our coffee tuk is to, actually one, is to create employment opportunities among our youths. That is one. Two, the main intention was to pool our resources together so that we can do a business. Thirdly, is we wanted to show that the cooperative is the way to do the fashionable business and sustainable one. We source our coffee from Kericho District Cooperative Union, that is formerly known as Kericho Coffee Mill. That's where the coffee is being planted, and we use our coffee model to market the coffee which are locally produced. In a way, we wanted to assist our parents who do the coffee, so we market as the youths.
Farmers are trying to achieve value chain addition through innovation, as narrated by Julius, who has been in the venture for the last 30 years.
In 2005, sample roster mostly tagane legi ngoy gawe gito ko karara le chui value addition ko kiasi banet ke gumi kabana ngi bare timbilwe ko le on testa ga sin sa supporten ko tunu nyoto group tagane bare kabenda bibi coffee women group ko to bare register ne social service agi bu certificate ne mi ko ngut ako tese taji bu tangu na no go chiga ji tombo kwalda company ne ke bare kabenda bibi coffee women group kyo lo timbu ni gara senya ge kinyage chop kuni ke kebirobiri kotor ko igen agege olo beldo inguni agele ko dark brown magamache kolocho ko yo dark brown ay kuba chepkinyo banga kityo mami tugun ajo asin mami ya banga kitya ka pake.
Coffee is taking its place in organic farming, and researchers are establishing the production in Sigawet Soin sub-county.
We started this project way back 2012, and we started with ordinary coffee, and we did a research for around 3 years before we came to a conclusion and start giving farmers or training our farmers on how organic is going to be done. We had to do a bit of the research about organic. We found out to start organic is just but a very simple thing. To train our farmers on how to make the compost bit, what are the right material to put there, and which time it's really like good or ripened or ready to be taken to the farm for the crops to use. We have seen a lot of advantages in the side of organic compared to the other artificial one, fertilizers. For organic, when you plant your plants with organic, it took around 18 months. And the coffee are ready. So this one we have justified, we have done the research, and we have seen it is really working. The cost, it has really become low because every farmer now can be able to produce on their own this manure.
These are heaps of compost fertilizer which we produce. We use them for organic farming in coffee production. To come up with such a heap, we use several materials, and these are the materials we write here for the farmers to see. We have coffee husk, we have sugar cane, green and brown, we have banana trunks, we have molasses, we have maize flour, we have charcoal, we have rock dust, and we have topsoil.
Wakulima wetu wanapo apply fertilizers, wakiweka mbolea kwa wingi, hii mchanga inataka ikule madini ambayo inataka, sio eti ya kwamba unalazimisha mchanga ikule kitu yenye haitakikani. Sasa tunapima sasa hiyo maneno hiyo nutrients, alafu tuweke sasa madini ambao mchanga inahitaji. Na ukiweka too much fertilizers, mchanga inakula yenye inataka, lakini yenye haikuli inawaja juu. Na hiyo sasa yenye imewaja juu, hiyo sasa ni kama ni poison. Ina poison sasa mchanga. Hiyo kahawa inapochukuliwa sasa kwa kupimwa sasa, chemichemi ya dawa inaonekana. Kama sasa iko very low, inaonekana this one iko very low. Because nowadays, we know nowadays world market of coffee, wanataka kahawa ambao chemichemi ya chemicals iko chini. To attain more yield in your coffee, you need to test your soil. We are doing the soil testing, and the results, we are getting the results instant. Yes, we are not waiting for let's say 1 month or 2 months. We are getting the results instant.
In agriculture, there's opportunity for investment in value addition. Kericho coffee is one of the best that you can get. And this is an opportunity for people to invest in our county.
We are encouraging our farmers across to embrace coffee farming, as witnessed in the past, where it has changed lives and transformed livelihoods. And we're also encouraging our investors to consider Kericho County as a home of investment with a strong support system from the county government. And we've been supporting our investors with licensing, and we are even encouraging them to partner with us by we can have a meeting and agree on the MOUs and the way forward on the long run support to the farmer. So consider Kericho as a home of investment, and welcome all.
Coffee is our pride as Kericho Gold.